Hey, it is your buddy Peace and Harmony with you here today. We're zooming in and focusing in a little bit more in depth on really how to rebuild your life after you've called it quits with a toxic relationship, perhaps with a narcissist, a sociopath, or psychopathic individual, someone who has created a lot of undue harm, struggle, anger, resentment, and betrayal, and really kind of has left you in a psychological warfare where you have been gaslighted, you have been lied to, you have had your boundaries violated. Everything is upside down, so to speak, in your life in terms of your valuation of yourself and really kind of moving forward. And it's created a lot of drama and trauma. How do you really clear the slate? How do you really get back to square one and rebuild your life? And number one, I would definitely recommend is getting rid of everything that has to do with the triggers and the anchors of this individual or series of individuals in your life. And this can be everything from gifts that they have given, clothing that you have worn while you're with them, art, pictures that you might have created with you in them. A lot of texts, a lot of gallery shots, just clearing your phone of this information, your gallery, your inbox, your emails, your Facebook posts, even just if you have had a lot of this bantering and negative influence, you need to clear your environment, your physical environment of these items, of these relics. So this might mean you getting a big box of garbage bags and throwing things out, throwing food out that you used to enjoy or prepare for them, and it triggers the memory. Clothing that you used to wear on dates or etc. You had attracted the wrong person or wrong type of people, getting rid of all that clothing, the jewelry, whatever it is, the books, even the items of furniture that you might have purchased together and gives you kind of triggers you or anchors you into that vision of your life, and then it constantly says that you are not good enough. So clearing out everything from your life and then replacing it anew. So if you're still in the same home, the same office, you might need to do a new paint job. You might say, okay, I'm going to do a complete overhaul. I'm going to clear out a lot of this negativity, and I'm just going to create some space. Create some space. And creating space sometimes can be the most significant and substantial thing you can do. Because if you create space in your environment, you create space within, and this will help you to stop the old negative habits, especially the negative habits of relating to people in the ways that you hitherto perhaps engaged in. So overgiving of your time, money, gifts, attention, thoughts, which then become ruminating. You're always trying to give too much to them. And if you had engaged in those bad habits, let's just call it what it is, and that can be a bad habit. So it is clearing out those bad habits and beginning to now re-identify with a new set of habits, a new way of relating, and feeling good enough just for being who you are. So coming into a B state essentially will be very significant. And then furthermore, once you're able to make those changes, really kind of the discarding of all the junk thoughts, the actual physical items, then replacing it with a new. So you might need to say, you know what, I'm going to do an overhaul now of my feelings. And I'm now going to engage in a new set of feelings, which I'm now inviting into my life. So you might just need to be on your own. You might need to be alone for a little bit and then just feeling at peace and serene there. So that might be the new gift. You might need to get yourself a new chair where you sit in and then feel positively. Get yourself new books or magazines which help inspire you or get you excited for a new life. So you might be into fishing, or you might be into hiking, or you might be into yoga or cooking or sewing or painting or beading. You might be into interior design. You might be into traveling. You might be into athletics or different types of, martial arts. You might, be interested in scuba diving or sailing. There can be a whole host of things that you might be interested in, and so you can then recreate a new place in your life to now engage in and focus in this. And sometimes even this channel that we have created can be a good place for you to consume or engage in these new positive sort of reconstructive behaviors and begin to rebuild and heal. So it's really kind of the getting clear of a lot of that and then doing new behaviors, which then re-up your experience, especially your emotional experience. You might need to repaint. You might want to actually knock down some walls in your house that, and open up some space. You might need to get rid of cabinets, get rid of old appliances, get rid of stuff underneath the sink, in the cabinets. I mean, sometimes just clearing this out is an actual clearing, and you need to give yourself a real strong clearing of this person and this negative influence. And then that will give you the space and the opportunity to rebuild from a much more positive experience. Give that to yourself today. It's your buddy Peace and Harmony with you here today. I hope that these videos, that they do help. Please share and please subscribe for more great tools, videos, discussion, and support.